In this video, you will learn how to create the most impressive subtitles for your videos. Just like the biggest YouTubers out there, we'll also dive into making smooth, professional looking cinematic subtitles you often see in motion pictures. Let's get started. DaVinci Resolve has a really simple workflow for adding simple subtitles. I'm gonna show you two ways of adding subtitles to your videos. So in the Edit tab, if you come over to Tracks, to the left of timeline, you can right click and select subtitle track and bring that into your timeline. That will create a subtitle track, and over here you will see the track that says ST1. You want to place your cursor where you want subtitle to start, then right click on that subtitle track and select Add Subtitle. Then at the upper right corner, open up the inspector. By default it says Subtitle. So you can come in here and type your desired text. I'm going to type in cyclists love exploding on two wheels. Then when you play the clip back, the subtitle will pop up. Now there are some adjustments up here that you can make to your desired view. And what's really cool is you can turn on the background. You can choose the color, so you want to come over here and select your preferred color. I'll choose random color, I'll select yellow. If you want to adjust opacity of the background, you can do that as well. You can also trim that clip. You can trim it just like a normal clip. And then let's say you get to another spot where you want to add another subtitle. You can just come up here to the inspector panel and select Add New. And it'll add in a new subtitle just with the exact same setting that you had previously input. Now once you add a new subtitle, you can change these parameters, but keep in mind they are universal parameters, so if you change something like the size, it will change the size of every single subtitle that you have on that track. That's kind of downside in this method. Okay, now let's get on to making some really crazy looking subtitles. Let's go ahead and delete those. And then on our track down below, what you want to do is come up to your effects and then select tiles and make sure to select text plus, and you will see why I asked to select only text plus. So go ahead and drag the text plus on top of the video clip. Let's go ahead and turn off our effects pool for now. Let's come up here to the right and select title. Let's come in here and I'm just going to type in cyclist love again. Now if you guys want that MrBeast font that I use in the intro, you will have to download. It's called Comica Axis. I think that's how you say it. So you can find it online very easily. Just type in download Comica Axis in your browser and it will show you a couple of search results with download option. Once you install that, go ahead and select that in the font drop menu, and then you can turn up the size. You can come over here to the layout and move the X and Y axis. So I'm going to put that somewhere down here. Then what you can do is you can come up here to the effects and select video transitions, and then you can add on pretty much all of any of these to the font, which is really cool. So I'm going to drag in the zoom in transition to the front part of this clip. Now shortly after it zoom in, I'm going to trim the clip. I'm actually going to hold down Alt or Option if you are a Mac user. Then click and drag that clip out or duplicate it. You can either keep the zoom in effect or you can delete that transition, but I'm going to use that actual text clip. And come up here to the video and select the text that we type in and type something else. So I'm going to type exploring for this first one. Then I'm going to duplicate that clip once again and then type in on two wheels. Then you can come up here to the effects and come under open effects. Scroll down until you see camera shake, or type in camera shake in the search bar and drag that on top of the text plus. Now the reason I actually had you guys select the text plus option is because if you drag in a regular text, you wouldn't be able to drag on any effects to that text layer. Alright. So now what I'm going to do is to turn off the effects and come down to this clip and change the font color to, let's say, a yellow. To create a style border, go into inspector and then shading, change the select element to the next number and do your outline style. Every element you choose is like another layer on top. You can go up to 8 different elements where number 1 is the base. So in this case I'm going to select number 2 and then I'm come down to the properties and where it says appearance. I'm going to select the outline option here, and then I'm going to also select the color of this outline option and select black. Now as you can see, that's how I created this really cool outline word effect. And if you want to, you can come down here to the line style and select dot, which is kind of cool. You can do the dash dot, which looks like something like this. Then also something that's really cool, if you go a little further down and go to the type, instead of selecting solid, you can select gradient. Then you can start getting some really cool looking font in your videos. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Now you know how to add awesome subtitles to your videos using DaVinci Resolve. Remember to play around with the settings to create your own unique style. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.